What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another daily YouTube video where we cover the market, our trades, and the content by EA. Yesterday, I did buy those Jotas, and just to be completely transparent, bought him at 340. It was a bad trade. He's massively down now. I managed to get out at 320. I lost around 600 to 800k. That's what happens when you're not focused on the game and you're greedy, and sometimes you do make bad trades, and that was obviously one of them. So don't beat yourself up, because I'm not, and we're moving on to the next trade, and that's how we do it around here. Right, we've made some coins since then, and I'll be showing you how. The content for today is Dante out of position, who's 4-star, 3-star, 5-star. Extremely weird card. Not so sure how many people are going to use this card. Outside foot shot tray he's got good shot power. In all honesty, this looks like the definition of a fun card. Where can he play? Center forward. Maybe as a box-to-box this card could be good. We'll have to wait and see. He is an 83 and 84 squad, giving those two packs. And he's coming in at a price of 75k. So if you want that card, go ahead. It's a fun card. It's not going to break the game. Nothing else like that. The big content for today is this player pick, which is a mixed campaign player pick, and we have a 1 of 3 future stars, road to the final, and Centurion, 2 squads, an 83 and an 85 with a team of the week, giving you 2 packs back. This is obviously causing some panic on the market, and we've seen a big dip in cards in road to the final, future stars, and Centurion. But guess what? We've been buying that dip on all of those cards, and I'll be showing you that later in the video. Let's quickly look at the squads, and there was something I forgot on yesterday's video, so we're going to start with that. And that was actually the mini release. The mini release came out on Saturday, and that was because these cards go out to packs on Wednesday. So there was something we missed. We missed these 3 cards. We'll quickly look at them just off the bat. All very mid cards in my opinion anyway, so nothing too crazy. We've got Tagliafico, who could be actually decent with an upgrade, not to mention he is Argentinian. Not an awful card by any means. And maybe he have a good chance as Leon maybe are good. I'm not too sure. Not a terrible card. I've seen worse cards in honesty. We've got MLS guy, Ricky Puig, or whatever you say, ex-Barcelona guy. Oda, Panton I see. 4-4, nothing to really say. Sabasly plays for Leipzig. Obviously a decent team. Decent looking card too, to be honest. 4-4, obviously hard links. Stick a hunter on him. Not a bad card at all. That positioning is pretty low. Again, bad balance. You're going to want better cards. So in honesty, we didn't miss out on anything on the mini release. Let's just look at team 2, because obviously we saw Jota absolutely collapse yesterday after my video. He actually went down pretty damn bad, which probably was not helped by the Mario Gomez SBC. I thought that was the bottom here. I was very wrong. He went much lower to 280. Thank God I sold at 320ish, and I lost how many coins I did, but hey, it's okay. It's not this bad. Yeah, so there's Jota. A lot of these cards are massively down from yesterday. They did actually get really low late in the night and rebound a lot of them. For example, Emre Can, where is he? Emre Can got really cheap late at night, like 200k, 210k, and he rebounded all the way to 260. So you could make 50k a card, and then with tax taken away, you're making like 35, 40k a card. Really good profit on one card like this. Honestly, he just got too low, and a lot of people were sleeping on him in all honesty, including me, because I saw him at 310 at content yesterday, and I thought, wow, this card's reacted really well to content. He bounced. And he got all the way down to 210. If I had seen that, I would have bought. In all honesty, it might sound like hindsight trading, but it's 100k down from where he was like 6 hours before. Always the buy signal in my head. I'm annoyed I didn't see that, because I had 7 mil on the sidelines. I could have definitely bought that for sure, but hey, we don't hindsight trade, and we look into the next trade. So yeah, all these cards are relatively flat. Not really too interested in investing in any of these. With the birthday around the corner, Upper Meccano's price range is still not fixed at 7 PM on a Sunday. Who knows what's going on with that card? I would highly recommend you sell that card and do not hold him. Who knows what EA are planning on doing with him. The Marcos looking decent. A lot of these other cards are fodder, and in honesty, they don't catch my interest. We have some more Team of the Year heroes. Not Team of the Year, Fancy Foot heroes, and they are dropping too. Di Natale never even got his price range change, and he came down because he was overpriced. Meccano, who knows what's going on there, and yeah, they're all coming down in honesty, so I wouldn't touch them. The only real interesting things we have right now is Salah and Griezmann from this team of the week. Salah is obviously chilling at 630. If he goes to 600, I'll be interested in buying, as that will be his all-time low. I will have seen 600k, but hey, I just got burnt on Messi team of the week. Do I want to buy another expensive one? The answer is probably not. We move on to Griezmann, who is actually one of the only cards you probably can trade from this team of the week consistently. He's not fodder, and he does have another inform who has very similar card design, raw pink hair, and he does lazy sell well. So I'm picking this guy up at 32k or lower, and I'm lazy selling him for around 6k higher if I need to, and I'm getting sales. I'm going to quickly show you the Discord and Patreon, just to show you the stuff we've been doing. Obviously the campaign pick content. We have lots of tips being posted by other traders today. It's been really helpful to me. Here's like people calling out Melia, which actually 3 of us in the Discord called out Melia at the same time. Even in the subsection, Josh has posted some really good Panic on Future Stars tips. And then here's all the tips I've been posting in the last few hours for the Patreon. If you want to have a look, you can pause the video at any point, but I'm going to skim over them. Foden, still lazy selling really well. It looks like he's only going to move up. Same with Firpo, Homan 2, Felipe Anderson. We saw a dip and it was a perfect dip buy in my opinion. I just saw 159k in the last 10 minutes. Miranda, 57k earlier, now down to 53. Melia, we all posted this one at the same time at 50k. Looks way too cheap. We like that. Fagioli was 50k. This guy was 90k. This guy was 100k. And Griezmann the same thing. And Lucas Moura, I picked up so many Lucas Moura at 65k, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And Di Lorenzo is also down a huge amount. He was 90k before content. He's down to 80. So any dip is a buy, especially in the lead up to a Monday. Let's pull up the Future Stars team just to see how down bad some of these cards still are. It's going to be 1 hour off the content, but I believe they're all pretty down bad. Not too sure what Gahey's price was. Vitinha was a bit lower, and that's because everyone kept packing him. This guy we tipped at 80k, which looks good. Let's pull up team 2 quickly. We're seeing any more panic. Fagioli is looking very, very low. This card was 50k before content, as I'll show you right now. Yeah, he's looking very low. Let me take up these PC prices. They're kind of annoying me a bit. Yeah, look, this guy was all the way up at 50k. He's very, very low on the 45k. If you want to pick that up, I'm very happy with you to get that. Lazy seller. Anyone else that's looking low here? Willock is looking relatively low, but not too low. Melia has already rebounded 3 or 4k, as you can see there. So that is all we have on the game right now. There might be some other cards we can look at, like Road to the Finals, which we'll pull up right now. As these are the cards playing this week. Lucas Moura under 70k. Perfect, just buy him. Extremely easy to laser sell. Raspadori was 290. This guy went to 370 very briefly. And Nuno Mendes, for some reason today, in the last few hours, has been appearing often at 310 to 315. This card is fluctuating like crazy, like steep fluctuations too. Like this is like a 25k fluctuation on a card with only 15k tax. That's enough to make profit on a fluctuation. So I really like this card. Honestly, 310, 315, I'm buying. Although my plan is to sell most, or if not all my cards on Monday or Tuesday. I'll quickly flick through my transfer list for you all, just so you can see every card I'm currently invested in. 3 Nuno Mendes, I did pick up 2 more as I said. Still lazy selling my Fodens, I don't even care. Look at my cheap price, I'll take my profits in over time, I'm in no rush. Ledley King, hit 390. Cal Phillips still there, he hasn't lazy sold. There's a Natal. And obviously you're going to see the sea of Lucas Mouras, who continue to lazy sell well for me, and I will keep listing them until they do sell. Although I probably want to be out of them before Tuesday, which is going to be kind of an issue, as you're about to see right here. As I just bought 50 more Lucas Mouras. But if you see the prices I paid for these cards, it's nothing that's going to worry you really. The most expensive I paid, the highest I paid for one of these cards is 70k. So I have a big buffer. On average, I got them up for 67k. Quite a few 70ks at the end. But I'm more than okay with this, as I've been lazy selling them all for 78k or higher. I don't really see any point in investing in any other cards when this card is continually rising and giving me easy profits every single day. I saw a big dip at content as people thought they were going to pack him, or they are packing him, and I bought him up ASAP. Other than that, today I don't think there is too much more to talk about. Let's just take a quick look at some other teams while we can. We looked at last week's team of the week is probably where we want to look, and there's a few cards I want to talk about. Lionel Messi is obviously, he just looks kind of dead now. Like that card is doing nothing. Anguissa is steadily rising, and so are these cards. These are the 4 cards, as you remember from last week's investments, that I really did like, right? Phil Foden, he was sat really cheap at 24k. You could have easily got him. I really liked his performance since then. He's up to 27k now, chilling. With Zambo Anguissa, who has also just steadily risen. He was actually fodder priced. You had a 0 risk investment there. Fodder is not that high. He's now 26k. He's probably going to keep rising too. Any dip here to 24k, you do want to buy. Burpo also was never at fodder price, was always 1k above, and look, you see him just steadily rising. You're going to kick yourself in a week when he's 25k, at least put one in the club and forget about him. Christian Romero too, he was fodder, and guess what, people now want to use this card. And if you have a look at the cheapest fodder, just to prove to you, cheapest fodder is not 20k for 86s. Cheapest fodder for 86s is, as you can see here, 17k. So they're clearly not fodder, and people are clearly using them in the game, meaning they have some actual demand as real cards and not just fodder. Fodder could raise them if fodder flies. lot of drops. They're pretty immune, it does seem now, as people are not using these cards for SBCs, they're using them for their team. I think you can really look into those cards, and there's some really good investments to make there. My current plan is to be out of all investments on Tuesday morning before 6 PM. We tend to get a lot of leaks at 6 PM onwards or throughout the day on Tuesday for Foot Birthday, which is a very hype promo. You don't want to be stuck holding any cards when Foot Birthday promo leaks start, but there's one of, if not the most hyped promo of the year for a lot of people, with all the 5-star skill boosts. And we might see some endgame players like we did with Foot Birthday and Mbappe a good few years ago. So be aware, Foot Birthday is a huge promo. This promo ends on Wednesday, so there's nothing impact from Wednesday to Friday by the looks of things. They're going to be ready to hype up a massive promo. Be very aware of this and be ready for EA to pull out some random things, like swaps are definitely coming, I'm sure. Things like this to cause panic to the game, okay? Other than that, probably tomorrow we'll be just slowly selling our investment as the market should rise on a Monday, as it does every Monday, due to people finishing their FUT champs or getting the champs rewards and wanting to try new cards. Other than that, that's going to be it. No marquee match of supply on these new cards, which is going to be interesting for the low point. Low point's going to be a tricky one though, because if we get panic into Friday, it could be on Thursday or Friday. So we'll have to see how it goes, as it's a slightly different week this week. Other than that, thank you for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I make a daily trading each video every single day. Follow my Twitch, where I stream twice daily at 2:30 PM and 10 PM UK time. Join my free trading Discord. Link for all of these things is in my description. And yeah, we can help you out with some trades, make some coins. And if you want to subscribe to my Twitch, you get some benefits. If you want to join the top tier and sign up to Patreon, link is also in the description to see every trade I do on FIFA, and you can just copy me and make coins. Thank you for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.